Let's get going to what I have. Just do a small little summary of what's been going on in life as I've been trading some stuff. Have we have this paper trading stuff going on through TradingView. That's been pretty nice. Um, Looking right now, I'm on a long on Bitcoin for that one. Let's go take a look at that. Where's that at? Where is that at? I don't know. TradingView. Here we go. Went along on Bitcoin, expecting Bitcoin to continue up. I got into some real mess down here, which unfortunately was like, let's. No, it wasn't Bitcoin. It was Euro USD, wasn't it? Yeah, Euro USD was giving me a headache. I'm actually still in Euro USD. I have a sell stop placed. I might actually close this because it is 435. We're getting really close to the turnover, and I don't want to be caught in wild spreads and all this other stuff. Especially down there on a lower time frame, price could spike up. It could do all sorts of stuff. I don't know. We'll see. I'm in both Euro USD on this as well as Euro USD on my actual main account. I have a sell stop on both of those. Main account, I'm in CAD JPY and Euro AUD. CAD JPY, I've been in this for quite some time now, probably since last week, I want to say. Yeah, Thursday of last week, and it's just been going up. What do we have? Well, we just have a nice little area where prices bounced away from, and was looking for just a nice little trade, and just waiting for it to at least come back up to the highs. We'll see. It could go up a whole lot further. I'm not sure if I'll hold it that long. It's already been going sideways for, I guess it hasn't been going sideways on the day. When you get down to like the 4 hour, though, it has been going sideways, but it's been channeling up a little bit. We're hitting some sort of resistance there. If we can pop above it, that would be great. And then we'll continue going all the way until, I don't know. Will we get a new high? I don't know. What is the overall trend is up, but I don't know. Just don't know. So I probably won't ride it high. Just one for one. Just leave it alone. Euro USD, we already looked at that. That is waiting for a sell stop all the way down back to the bottoms. And Euro AUD, I'm currently, that's on a much lower time frame. That's down here on the 4 hour. Go down here to the 15 minutes. And this is roughly where we're sitting at right now. So I believe we're going to get back up to these high areas here. And then I'll look to go ahead and close in profit there. So as far as the TradingView paper challenge, just been doing the same thing, going out to the weekly. I'll look at the weekly, see what I see there. If I think price is going to go up, I'll mark out my highs and my middles there, and just find an entry on a lower time frame. For the weekly, I'll jump down to the 4 hour. For the daily, I jump down to 30, and for the 4 hour, I jump down to like the 5:15, usually the 5. So that's roughly that for your AUD. I don't think I've done any SPX 500 trades. I don't know what to do with this. For the week, it's way up there. It just has nothing. On the daily, we did have a small little like break and retest here, so we could do something with that. The daily, I guess, looks nice. In that particular area is probably the 4 hour weekly, which will probably line up just as well. So like, yeah, there you go. If we can get a pullback in here, that's a daily, also a weekly time frame. Just looking at previous candles bullish, sorry. Previous candles bullish, do about 50% of the previous candle, the open of the candle, and then see where things go. Why? Because if you look here, price tends to come back about 50%. Where can we start seeing some turnaround? Well, it's definitely after price gets away from this close area here, or the open area. So if we were to go look last week, what that looked like, that looks like this right here. And so when you get price close, you have a 50% area, which look like lines up nice and neat with that support resistance area. Oh, look, that's even in the past. So it's like that's a nice area where price could come down. We don't get that though. what we end up getting is price trails its way down here, ends up creating, a small little support area here. You can call this a double, triple bottom, whatever you want to call it. But either way, it just wouldn't break through this area. And then you actually get a really strong reaction from this area that you could, if this is the wick from the candle, then, where would price go? That's a 1-to-1 right there. And that's basically it. So if you come out and look at the weekly time frame, that's what that trade would have looked like last week. And it would have already hit take profit. What time does that play out? That played out at 9 o'clock in the morning on Thursday. So 9 o'clock in the morning on Thursday, could have looked to got into a trade here. It would have taken all the way until Friday around 1-ish, when your trade might have panned out and played out. So that's not bad. And that's the kind of stuff that I'm looking for. I want to look for something relatively easy. I don't want to make it too complicated. I have I get my direction from the previous candle. I get my area of interest from the previous candle. And then the entries, I'm just looking down on the lower time frame for some sort of behavior change, some sort of candlestick pattern or candlestick summation story that lines up with the area as well as the direction that I was looking for. So that is that. Gold, same thing. Gold is up. We're up pretty high right now. We've broken above this right here. I think last week on the daily, I was looking for here's that same thing. You look at the daily time frame. Daily hasn't broken above this level for a while. It finally did. So it's like that candle. I expect the next candle to be bullish, drop about 50%. Highs and lows on the daily time frame. I go down to the 30-minute. Once you're down here on the 30-minute, what are you looking for? Price comes in and taps this level here, and then you get a strong bullish candle, and you just get in after that, expecting that if this is the wick, then you're going to continue in the next direction. This was a 1-to-2, but I mean, 1-to-1s is really all you need, and just let it go. How often does this happen? It happens quite a lot. It's just a matter of making sure that you're patient and you're waiting for what you're waiting for. So that's really it. And then Bitcoin, where are we at? We're on the weekly. I did expect price to continue up a little bit deeper into this area here. That's what we're going for. I'm actually going for the very top of this zone here. We'll see how that goes. I have just an area. Where are we at? Where is my stuff? Oh, there we go. We're down here on the 4-hour. Where's my stuff? Help me out. So this is the wick area. We had gotten, oh, go up higher. That's the wick area. I expected this to go ahead and go. My original position was here, came down and wicked me out. I'm like, okay, well, maybe because we're already in this zone, we're going to go ahead and flip and go bearish. Maybe that'll be it. And this is the actual wick. So I actually took a sell on this one, the wick area somewhere in here, and I was expecting price to go ahead and roll over from here. Because we are in somewhat of a resistance area, I thought maybe this would be the first sign. I got kicked out of both of those, and I'm like, I don't know why I'm fighting what I should be doing, which is sticking with the 2 candles and let it go. And so that's what I'm doing right now. It's still going, and I still have my target, and we'll see where that goes. I'm not going to change it. I'm just going to let it go, let it ride. Other than that, that's been it. It's a consistency thing. It's a discipline thing. You have to come to the markets, regardless if you win or lose, and just come and see what is going to go on in your trade. So I don't always win. I don't always lose. I'm a little bit above. I'm able to pull out enough every now and then to surprise the wife with some money. So I'm profitable, so to speak. I'm not as profitable as I'd like to be. I'm not running around driving around in like Rolls Royces or Porsches or anything like that. Not that I would. I actually love my Honda HRV. It's great. It's just the perfect height. And I don't like car payments. Granted, I guess if you made enough money, you could just buy it straight out. But the value of cars just depreciates anyway. And I just don't see that as a solid investment. A fun investment, maybe, but a solid investment, probably not. So that's basically what it is right now. Like I'm just working to a place where I can take over some payments, whether that's the electric bill, whether that's rent, things of that nature, just slow climbs. And then, if I'm blessed enough to be able to make it like a full-time job, that'll be great. This entire process though, I am great to be able to help. I'm open to be able to help anybody and everybody else who is still going through this process. It is a journey. It is a struggling, trying journey. Been doing this since 2018, and it's been up and down. There's a whole lot of things that you've got to learn and relearn about trading, about yourself. It's an entire process. And to try to compare yourself to other people who are going through the exact same thing, that's a fool's errand right there. Some people grasp it really quickly and they do really well. Others take the long road to get there. It's actually pretty interesting how I've come across some people who grasp it really, really good. They grasp it really, really well in the beginning and they do really, really good, but they fizzle out in the end. I don't know what it is about trading or their psychology that I can actually pinpoint and go, this is why they failed at it. But there are people who find success with it, understand and can apply it, but then still can't maintain it. And so it's not for everyone. But if you are on this journey and you would like some free help, I don't charge anything. I don't have any products. I don't have any um, courses or anything like that. I fully believe you could learn everything that you need to online. There's plenty of people out there that give it away for free. You just need to find somebody that you jive with, that speaks your language, that you understand, and then the key being getting the experience. The only way to get the experience is then to whoever you find, you need to apply it. So find somebody that you like and grasp their topics. You don't have to grasp them all. If they have a litany of different strategies and everything, pick one or two that are very, very similar, and then just apply that for like a month and a half. Just dedicate them that time to that strategy or those two strategies, and then that's it. You really want to tune everything else, and you really want to focus on getting applying that strategy into the real world markets, taking in those journals and reviewing it, and just seeing the things that are working for you and what isn't working for you. That's all you really need to do. And I understand that's a whole lot of time, a month and a half, and I won't be making any money. I'm probably not. You won't. You'll probably be losing a lot of money if you start out like that. Start out just trying to trade with real money without learning about yourself, the psychology of trading, all that other stuff. You're probably gonna lose a lot of money. So, but that's what I would recommend. I really got more comfortable in my trading when I took Nick Sean's advice about tuning out everybody else and focusing on my own trading. And then I did a 12-week boot camp with Rocks FX, where we were just going over one simple concept for like 12 weeks. I think it was 12 weeks. It was a really long time. But it was dedicated time. It's like, no, this is all you're doing. And from there, that's where I developed my own strategy. And once I developed my own strategy, my own understanding, my own consistent discipline to come to the charts and analyze and assess the way that it made sense to me, that's when I really started to see some progress. And so that's what I encourage. Go to baby pips, go through the kindergarten stuff. Don't just get the basic knowledge. Baby pips goes way in depth about some stuff out there, but it's enough that you can find what works for you. So maybe you like fundamentals, maybe you like following the news and all this other stuff. Maybe you're more technical, maybe you're a mixture of both. I don't know. You got to find you. But the only way to do it is get started somewhere. You don't have to pay to get started somewhere though. because not everybody else's strategy is going to work for you. You need to actually find out what works for you. And then you can go find somebody who is tailored or geared more towards what you're looking for, and then go buy a course or whatever from them. I would not encourage just going out and buying anybody's course. You really have to find what works for you. There's all sorts of different teachers out there and all sorts of people who make it work, from people who use 100% indicators to people who it's more of a gifting and they just have a feeling, to those who are completely rules based. And that's it. You, if it fits the rules, you take the trade. And it's just numbers, like it's a hardcore numbers game. Then there's others who do risk reward. There's others who do like smart money bank concepts. There's others who do so much other different stuff, trend lines. It's, the world's your oyster. You just got to figure out what you like. And so start with baby pips. Baby pips is a good way to go. Start there, start digging into something, being like, okay, let me get into the markets. If you have any questions, find me on Discord. I'm down there somewhere, probably in the little comment section. Telegram's in there as well. I post my trades on Telegram. All of this is more accountability for me. I enjoy helping people. There are a few people in the Discord that we bounce ideas back and forth off each other, and I've assisted with having them share their journals with me, and I provide some insight, the things that, you know, you get so hosed into your own thinking that you don't see the outside of the box. And so that's what I'm offering. I'm offering the ability for an outside source to look in and provide advice, guidance, counsel, and then accountability if you're asking for it. I'll call you out on some stuff. I may look at one of your trades and ask you why, and when you give me your answer, I will call you out and be like, that doesn't jibe with everything that you've told me about how you want to trade or how you have been trading or how these other trades go. And it's like, that's not it. Nope. And until if you are going to continue making those choices, then it's going to change everything. It's going to mess you up somehow. So I look forward to making another video at some point in time. I'm still trying to work out this whole process, especially during the 30 days of trading with TradingView, that I can continuously just be up to date on what I plan on doing with these particular trades. But as it sits right now, I'm in BTCUSD. I'm in CAD JPY from last week. Euro USD, I'm waiting for sell stops on both that and the TradingView one, and Euro AUD, I'm still in this trade as well. So those are my trades of today. If this was helpful, like I said, likes are free. It'd be great. Just helps the channel. Comment if you have any questions, any things you want me to elaborate on. Those are not necessarily free because they take a little bit of work on your part. And then you can subscribe if you want. Subscribers just really make me feel better. So it's not too big of a deal because, once again, it's more about accountability for me. I'm already going to do this regardless. It just helps me to explain what's on my mind. And sometimes I get a little bit of insight while I do that. So that's that. Hope you guys have a blessed day, and I will see you guys in the next video. Take it easy. That was not what I meant to do. Where's the